Have you ever had a really great spreadsheet in Excel and then had a lot of trouble printing that document legibly? Then this video is for you. The first thing to try is to change the orientation. Some spreadsheets won't print well horizontally, some spreadsheets won't print well vertically, so it's always good to switch those around and see if that does anything. If that doesn't help, another quick tip is to click on the scale to fit box. What that does is it shrinks the entire spreadsheet so it all fits on one page. While this sometimes works, it often does not because it ends up making the text too small to be legible. The next method we're going to review is a little bit more complicated, but also a lot more useful. So when Excel prints out a document, it just breaks the page when it runs out of space. So you're going to end up potentially with one page that has most of the chart and the other page that has maybe 2 rows left. To have the chart broken up more evenly, what you can do is highlight the row where you want the chart to break up between pages, go to Page Layout, Breaks, Insert Page Break, and that is where the chart will cut off and then start printing on the next page. Once we've done this, we can move on to step 2. So what we do is we click on Page Setup, and it's first going to ask us what is the area that's going to be printed. Click on the button to the right, you just highlight whatever you want to print. In this case, I'm going to highlight the entire chart. Next, it's going to go to Print Titles. So this is where we choose the rows that will be repeating on the top and rows that will be repeating on the left. Now, there's nothing to be repeated on the top because each column is a separate month of the year, but we want that column on the left, column A, to repeat itself on the second page. So when we highlight column A, what's going to happen is column A will appear not only on page 1, but also on page 2. So each page will have the easy reference of the product number. Once I've set the page break and I've decided which columns I want to repeat on each page, all I need to do is click OK and we're ready to print. So once I get to printing, and in this case I'm going to save it as a PDF so we can see the final result. When we look at the final product, we see that not only has the page split evenly, so you have a good number of rows on each page, that key column, column A, that had the product number is repeated, so I don't have to constantly flip back and forth to figure out what product is being referenced.